takes Mitch to the hole. 66-56 Knicks. Knicks in control late in the game. Starks looking for Ewing. Everybody's happy. 94-84 the final.
Ewing controls the tip. It goes to Charles Smith. Monty Williams gives way to Derek Harper. Here's John Starks. 2 for 18 the last time he was here. As the national anthem was, here's Ewing. And he gets the first 2.
That play set up today in their meetings at the shoot-around, going back to the weak side, trying to get the isolation by Ewing so they can't double him. Both clubs will do a lot of that.
Kenny Smith knocked away by Monty Williams. Olajuwon back to Starks. John Starks, well, that'll quiet the crowd.
Good sign for the Knicks. He came down here talking about the fact he thought they were a better club than Houston, even though they lost the championship series.
Just to complete the story on Starks, 2 for 18 in Game 7 here. As the national anthem began tonight, some leather-lung 40 rows up hollered, 2 for 18, Starks! Underneath, Ewing with a rebound. Right side, Monty Williams. Nice move, basket good.
Yeah, Pat Riley was very high on Williams. Here's a guy who, has the heart problem, playing as a rookie, but it gives him speed on the floor as a starter. Under rotations defensively, very significant.
Derek Harper knocks it back. They look underneath to Otis Thorpe. Again, single team him, and the shot won't go. Knicks got the rebound. Here's Monty Williams. 3 on 3. Charles Smith will take it all the way in and off the glass.
Good decision. Great decision. Taking the ball to the basket rather than depending on the outside shot.
New York Knicks haven't missed. John Starks, Patrick lead in half. Harper for 3.
He'll come down and do that. Cut right to work and try to get Ewing a pretty good shot, although the pop out by Starks gets it.
That's 6 rebounds for Ewing. And Mason back to Starks. Goes by Kenny Smith and puts it in. Right side.
Good interior passing.
Harper, a little too anxious. Got it! Whoa! Harper field. Mason. Whoa.
So strong. He was going to give Herrera a tough time, but he could really post you up, back you down, and he could get off shots in the post area.
25-19. Here's Cassell looking inside. Little pick and roll with Herrera. Foul on Ewing.
Great show of the ball. Great fake. Got to the basket. But New York's not going to give you an easy shot. You're going to have to earn it going to the basket. Both clubs, in fact, are very good interior defensively in the lane.
Foul was not on Ewing. It was on Bonner. Anthony Bonner, who's on the floor. That's his first. And here's Carl Herrera at the line. He's a... Ewing. Works hard for it, and he'll shoot a free throw.
Yeah, they're really working, getting him the low post position. Keeps working, faked that time, got it up. Olajuwon got a quick rest. Ewing did not in the first quarter. That may tell later on. So smooth, so smooth.
Hubert Davis. 29-20, New York. Largest lead of the ball game now at 9. Chilcutt, Ellie, Olajuwon, Herrera, and Cassell for the Rockets. Triple team on Olajuwon. He misses another. 2 of 9 from the field for Olajuwon. Mason digs in. Foul.
Reached inside. They have a hard time controlling Mason on the side. It was a real problem for New York, but they've only run it once to get a play.
Here's Davis popping out and taking the jumper. Got it again.
He's really improved on his footwork. He gets that quick little step and really gets his legs under him. I think that's where he's improved the most. That's through constant work.
Underneath to Olajuwon. Turnaround baseline jumper is good.
And he makes the toughest shot he's taken all night, fading away on the baseline.
Jumper at the other end. Mason.
And they get Smith on a post-up, Mason on a post-up, and if they double, they come from the weak side, left Mason wide open.
33-24. Davis comes down to help. Bonner comes over to help. Olajuwon misses, and Smith gets it.
Olajuwon's trying to force it a little bit, I think, at this point. 2 for 10, and that's the difference in the game at this point. Still, they're kind of hanging around.
Starks.
Anthony Bonner comes from the weak side. Somebody turned their head. Starks getting to the basket. Hasn't been to the free throw.
The lead is 11. We're 2 seconds.
Almost every time.
Bonner, Davis, Starks, Mason. Here's Davis for 2.
Boy, Pat is really right about him. He has really improved, playing with such confidence offensively, going to his left hand off the dribble, the jump shot. And Cassell gets his second basket of the night for it.
Back it goes to Cassell.
Got another one. Yep. They're really working on Olajuwon in the post. There are 2 and 3 guys coming back, reaching in. They're going to make it very difficult for him.
Bonner. Smith. Nope. Herrera has it for Houston. And here's Cassell with 3 baskets already in the first half. Oh, he got another. Ewing. Nope. Vernon Maxwell on the break. Quick move by Olajuwon, and he's short with a shot. Wow.
He had to work for that one. Second shot opportunity, so quick at getting his own miss.
The lead is now to 4.
New York will get very deliberate here. They're looking to come back to the weak side, trying to get it to Ewing.
Foul. Back for Harper. That's for Smith. Starks.
Unselfish play. You're not going anywhere in this league and be any kind of a team that could be think on Olajuwon. You certainly have to think about it.
So it goes in the books as a block. Now Ewing. Big basket.
What a shot. Turn away to get
20 to go. Third quarter. Monty Williams chases down the loose ball. Here's Starks.
He went baseline, Smith did, and kind of lofted it up in the air. Had no place to go with it.
Well, John Starks with an audible.
Watch this one.
Exorcising a few demons, I think. He's now 5 of 8. Memories of that 2 for 18 night will never go away, but they're receding.
He's going to take a jumper, facing.
Oh, he's struggling.
Yeah, good look for him, though. They'll keep getting it back into him, and they're going to go the other way.
By Maxwell. The pick and roll set by Bonner. They find Harper, now working into Ewing. Pumps once, difficult shot. Oh boy. Mason has Harper on the base. Got it. Teeth in the low post. Starks back to Ewing. The rotation late, get
4 or 5. They'll call a set play. Starks will come off hard, looking for the jumper.
back to Mason. Oh, deadly.
That's what you work so hard on those last second plays to get those guys.
And the lead is 2 once again. Back to Bonner, nice strong drive. Missed the shot, rebound Olajuwon.
You're not going to get many of those going to the hole. From here on out.
Cassell has his pocket pick. Starks. Oh, flies at the basket. And he looks at Rudy Tomjanovich. This has been a big night for John Starks.
What a classic play. Left-handed dunk off a spin over Olajuwon.
12 points, 7 assists for John Starks. File that one in your memory bank. Air ball. A huge play for Starks. Starks play worth another look, Chuck.
Watch this dunk. Left-handed. jams it up and over, going to his left. There with that Chicago dunk against Jordan. Here it is.
John Starks, who said publicly this week he still thought the Knicks were the better team between the two. And Elijah Wan responded by saying, here's Starks again, and the follow by Bonner.
Made the play by getting in the lane off the pick and roll, and Houston's going to have to do a better job of controlling that pick and roll because Riley's going to go back to it. I think he's going to like that.
Bonner with a steal. He goes all the way, and he'll shoot free. 66-59.
John really running the show here, knows what he wants, seems to know where he goes to get a shot.
Smith is in for Ewing. Back it comes to Hubert Davis.
Davis controlling the outside, hanging around the three. Kind of a dangerous position. 10 plus on the clock. New York's controlling the game.
Here's Starks. Cassell. Maxwell. He misses. A 10-point edge. Largest lead in the game was 13. Davis. That's off the mark. But an offensive board for Charles.
Final game, he's thought about it, but exercising is the word.
Look at this. Oh, my!
He is feeling it, and he is talking it.
Oh, is he ever?
Riley came over, grabbed him on the floor, doesn't want him to get too carried away.
Take another look at the three-pointer by John Starks.
That's long range. He had no doubt he wanted it, and he could make it.
18 points in the ballgame.
Yes. Watch the defense now.
Harper. Oh, boy!
He will do it coming off that. I told you the pick and roll was going to be a problem, and Riley will keep going to it till they solve it.
That was it's getting ready to come back in. Harper, left side, back to Ewing. Jumper, no. Tip is good.
Hubert Davis.
81-72. Two more for Anthony Bonner.
Good patience, penetration. Not necessarily the guy you would think would get the shot in that situation, but nails it.
20 seconds.
To the New York Knicks tonight, Starks. Well, why not?
He made it all happen. He came in here and stated, we're a better club. Tonight they are, and he made it happen because he had a tremendous night. For a club like Rudy is, you're going to have to step back. You're not going to be able to force. The players are going to have to make a decision that Stark will step up and hit a three.
Of course.
It's the way it goes on nights like this.
That would be the period to the paragraph, wouldn't it? Harper, of course.
He's been a great addition to this club. Veteran who can still play.
Mario Ellie, and that puts them over the mark that they had against Minnesota the other night. Pat Riley and the New York Knicks win it. And they win it big. Especially pleasing for you tonight.
First of all, I want to give thanks to God, for making this all possible. You're right with that. We needed to come in here and win. I told the fellas before we left, this wasn't a revenge game. Last season is over with, and Houston is the world champion now. And now we have to work this year in order to get back to the championship.
See a dunk that you're going to put in your archives at your house when you're finished. Take a look at this. Steal going at Elijah Wan, a hook dunk.
Actually,
that ranks up there with the one against Jordan in the playoffs.
Actually, I thought the path was clear. When I looked up, I was surprised to see him. But I went up strong. I knew if I went in there soft that he was going to block the shot.
Pat came and got you right after that. Said, calm down, don't get excited.
That's true. And coach was just trying to calm me down, and so I won't get out of my game.
Great win.
Well, thank you.
John, congratulations. I know it was a very sweet victory for you and the Knicks.
Thank you.
9 of 17 tonight for John Starks.